Felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
There's a sharp little ball here. Space for him to turn and look. Pings it across. Goes to finish! He's got it all! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Palestine are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now, can they get him away?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up and
Shoots! Goal! Back to within one! Interesting! Simplicity itself.
well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's a good-looking delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Palestine looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, that's well spotted. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet him right. And he's had it nicked away. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please make sure that
Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Palestine are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1.
everyone, please welcome our players.
So, into the second half. Spread it left. The less said about that pass, the better. Into the channel. Shot, surely! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
There was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Nice interception, well timed.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. That's going to go a long way. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played out to the left flank. This looks promising. Crosses, gets his head on it! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Somewhat off target.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Chance for a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's there to hit it! He will be livid with himself. Threads one in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Here's the header! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to him.
Over to the right flank. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's taking no chances there. Palestine are looking to break at pace.
2 added minutes.
Cuts out the supply. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Showing good feet. Crosses in a diving header! Well taken goal. Deep, deep into injury time. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.